Hey guys, it's Greta here, ladies relationship coach, and today's topic is I have been dating a guy for 2 months, then I completely went crazy and he has basically dumped me. What do I do? So let me read you the lovely girl's email. It is quite long though, so let's get ready for a story. And then I will break it down what she has done wrong, why he has lost interest, and what she needs to do. Okay, so here we go. Hi Greta, I love your videos and I wish I would have came across them much sooner. I feel terrible about what I did. I dated a guy for about 2 months. He is considerably older than me. I am 27, he is 42. We had great chemistry as far as conversations and sex. He expressed to me that he enjoyed my company and liked me. I made the mistake of having sex way too soon, second date, and as a result I became eager for a relationship. We both made it clear that we wanted a relationship before getting sexually involved. If he was making, okay. I'm a bit suspicious about this because guys will tell you what you want to hear and most of girls want a relationship. So you will be like, yes, this is what I'm looking for, let's just have sex, and after sex, like, I never said I want a relationship. So, don't be easy. Take it step by step at the time. Take your time, don't move too fast. You won't go wrong by moving too fast. And if he can't wait for sex and ditches you, then he wasn't looking for, maybe you didn't click, or he was looking for fun, and you don't need that. Okay, after sex, he still made time to see me and treated me well. Good. However, I wanted to see him more, and when I felt he wasn't making more time for me, I became pushy. I admit that. I started to take the lead role by initiating the calling, texting, and suggesting us getting together. So she became needy. She started calling, texting him first. That puts guys off a lot because for a guy to be interested in you, he needs to be the pursuer. I have a video on how to behave after sex. Watch it, girls. It's a really important video. So she became the pursuer and she started acting crazy by going needy and initiating and all of that. So he obviously, as a man, he got put off because she's not a challenge anymore. I noticed he started to pull away, take longer to return my calls and text, and that just made me even more frustrated. I confronted him about his lack of communication and effort in dating. He's losing attraction, and you're confronting him why he is losing attraction for you. You see, it's like you can't make a guy to like you. If you're turning him off and at the same time you're confronting him about it, it's like he's just gonna be like, oh my god, you're crazy. You know what I mean? I didn't want all his time, but just enough to actually build something. Yeah. We would go 2 weeks or more without seeing each other due to him being busy. I know for a fact that he has a lot going in his life, but to me that's still not a good excuse to slack with dating me. People make time for who and what we want, exactly. He told me he wants to take things slow and let things naturally flow several times. Yes, because you're pushing him. He's panicking. If you guys had great sexual chemistry and good conversations, he saw potential in you, but you acting crazy, needy, and initiating and pursuing, it put him off, and he's like, hold on a minute, I'm seeing some crazy stuff going on here, let's take things slow. I don't want to get into something more serious with a girl who's crazy. I'm telling you from the guy's perspective, girls, do not judge me. Okay? I feel like he wants to take things slow and let things naturally flow several times. I feel like how much slower does it want it? He act like we see each other all the time. Yeah, like for him probably once in 3 weeks was enough because the rest he was scared. One day he didn't talk to me for like 4 days and I confronted him about it. Okay, when a guy doesn't text you for 3 or 4 days, you do nothing about it, girls, okay? This is a test to see will you go crazy, and she went crazy. another box ticked. She's a crazy girl. I don't want a relationship with her. He said we should talk in person. I agreed and asked for a date, and he didn't respond to my text for days because you're turning him off in every single way possible. So I went off and threatened to pop up at his house to cause a scene. That's crazy. Of course I didn't mean it, but I said so to get a response, but that didn't work. I mean, she's just like losing it. She's losing it. I get it from her perspective, like completely. You know, she's losing it. She's feeling insecure. She's like, what's going on? Why is he not, why he started to ignore me? He told me that he likes me and we had fun together and all of that. And she doesn't get that how she's acting is crazy, as guys call it, and that she's completely, totally putting him off without realizing it. He finally responded to my excessive texting and calls and told me that I was an aggressive, obsessive, potentially dangerous woman, and if I kept harassing him via texts and calls, he would get the cops involved. Okay? I then went to fix-it mode and overly apologized. He continued to ignore me for about a month, so I just decided to officially stop. He initially blocked me for a few hours, but then unblocked me. He never got the cops involved and just ignored me. I wished him a happy Thanksgiving, and he responded positively, but when I tried to initiate a conversation, he ignored that well. So like, she just completely overly pursuing him all the time. Like, everything in this email is what I talk about in all of my videos, the crazy category. If I go no contact, can I salvage the situation, or did I just completely ruin my chances? I feel terrible. Why won't he just block me if he doesn't want to hear from me? Okay, so I would say guys like to keep the door open, as I say it. I would say guys really rarely block girls, especially if he's not that, let's say, into you. There is no need for him to block you because he can't control himself by not texting you. So he just like, yeah, whatever, there is no need for me to block you, because I control myself anyway. And if I go no can I salvage? Hon, to be fair, the situations where girls acted like this much crazy, as I say, it really depends on a guy, but I would say it could even take a year or 2 years to get in contact with you. It could be a month or a couple of months as well, depending on a guy. But like, for him to get in contact with you and actually think of you as in a nice way, like the way you said you had chemistry and you had nice talks together, it needs to pass a lot of time for him to forget your crazy side and remember just the good side, So because you acted so crazy, it could be that he will never get in contact, or that he eventually start forgetting your craziness and just remembers the chemistry and the good chats, and then will get in touch. So I would say I would really recommend you to learn from all of this and watch all of my videos at least 20 times on how not to be crazy and fix it, and just open yourself for dating and new relationships and all of that. And if he does get in touch with you in the future, you're gonna show him a completely new you. A high value girl who doesn't go crazy, who gets what she did wrong. Hon, this is the thing, girls. It's not that we are crazy as women, it's just we don't know how to behave. And if somebody tells us that this is wrong and there is another way to behave, and if somebody tells you, breaks it down for you, what guys think and what they see when you act like that, then girls usually go like, oh, so how should I act to get a good outcome? Because we don't know how to act to get that good outcome. We are not as logical. We get when it's relationships involved, the heart, the emotions, they doing all the talking. Like the logic disappears. You can be a lawyer, you can be a financial controller, you can work with man, and then you can get into a relationship, and that's it. The logic just gets off and the emotion starts taking over. And it's the same girl, you know. So it's like, this is why I say, you know, sometimes like it doesn't matter what a girl does. She could have like the most logical, successful job in the world, and she could be completely crazy in a relationship, you know, because in a relationship she will use the emotions, not the logic. Like right now I'm coaching a girl, she's a lawyer. She's completely like, in the relationship, she only uses emotions. I'm like, hon, you're a lawyer. Think logically. Like, take that logic from there into your relationship, and then you will see everything nice and clear broken down for you. So, yeah. And what else did she say? So, yeah, concentrate on your life. Don't act crazy. Learn how not to act crazy. Why, guys? You know, why it doesn't work, what works instead. And in the future, if he comes back, man usually come back to at least to check in. Do you still like him? Are you still crazy for him? Just to stroke his ego a bit. And then when you change as a person and you learn how to control your emotions, you know that a man needs to pursue you and all of that, then there could be a chance for a future. But definitely don't wait for it. Open, you know, first would be for you, the best would be right now to start changing yourself, improving yourself, growing as a person. And then when the right guy comes along, you will have a phenomenal relationship. There is actually nothing wrong with you girls. This is what most of my clients are like. You know, you will have like, some girls used to beat up the guys that I actually coached. Now they are angels. The guys go like, oh my god, you're so calm. You know, you never go crazy. There's no need to go crazy. She knows what you're thinking. She knows what you're doing. She knows all your game. She's chilling, you know, even though she was like punching the guys before. You know, it's cool. Yeah, that's it. So thank you ladies for watching. If you have any questions, I answer the first question completely free. Just WhatsApp me your question too. If you live abroad, where am I again? I'm so lost with this stuff. Okay, sorry girls. If you live abroad, contacts, where is me? If you live abroad, WhatsApp me your first free question to 00447702196055. And if you live in the UK, WhatsApp me your free question to 0770219655. I get still a lot of questions in my emails. I'm sorry girls, I just don't have time anymore to respond to the emails. On a phone, I respond through voice messages as it is much faster to reply to all in text in writing. I just would not find the time. So if you want your free question answered, WhatsApp it to me, and make sure it's direct, and you know, direct about a specific situation, not like the whole sorting out the whole relationship, because to sort out the whole relationship, that takes time. And that's what my coaching is about. So if you would like to find out more about my coaching, you know, please ask me and I'll tell you all about it, prices, packages, and all of that. So yes, ladies, and if you like my lipstick, which is vegan, GMO-free, not tested on animals, really good for you and looks super cute, I think it does, you will find the link to it just under this video and you can get it yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.